Hi there, today we're unboxing an LED strip kit. So this particular one is from Yeelight. Details are in the description below for anyone thinking of purchasing. So one thing to mention about this particular LED strip kit is that it has an extra bit of functionality not available on other Wi-Fi controlled strip kits. So Yeelight reached out to me in the background asking if I was interested in testing out this functionality that they've developed into their smart LED strip. And this option is called LAN control. So Google announced in 2019 that the local home SDK would be available for developers to improve the experience of the Google Home. So what it does, it allows you to execute commands via your local home, via your local network to your smart device, as long as your Google Home and your smart device are on the same Wi-Fi network. It won't go via cloud services to control the device and improve performance by around 0.3 of a second. This functionality is only applicable on Google Home app and via voice control. If you like this video, hit the subscribe button and click the bell icon to turn on notifications. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and drop me a message, let me know what you think. If you don't like it, make it count by hitting thumbs down twice. Let's test out this LAN control functionality. So I've got 3 LED strip kits here. Top one's by Ajax Online and that works with SmartLife. Middle one and the bottom one are Yeelights. Middle one has LAN control on and the bottom one has LAN control off. Just to show that and confirm it, so you can see it here, Lightstrip 1. If I turn it on, go in there you go, LAN control is on. Turn on the other one, go into there, LAN control is off. That's confirmed that. Now if I go into Google Home app, I've got a room called Loft set up, which is this one here. 3 devices in there and the grouping in the corner. So if I turn on the one from Ajax Online, there you go. So all 3 are on now. And now if I go into the grouping, I can turn them off at the same time. So this is the test really, just to see if the middle one will be faster than the other 2. There you go, quicker straight away. And you can see the SmartLife one, which is at the top, much slower. The ordering seems to be obviously Yeelight with LAN control on, Yeelight with LAN control off, and then the SmartLife one. Let's do it a few more times just to show it in action again, just to show if we get consistent results. SmartLife one seems very slow. Wow, that was really slow that time. But yeah, LAN control, you saw for yourself, seems to be pretty fast in terms of performance. Does turn on quicker every time with LAN control on. Now, let's try out voice control. So if I say, turn on loft lights.
Okay, turning 3 lights on.
Turn off loft lights.
Sure, turning off 3 lights.
Turn on loft lights.
Okay, turning on 3 lights.
Turn off loft lights.
Sure, turning 3 lights off.
Turn on loft lights.
Sure, turning 3 lights on.
So interesting, you can see consistently it seemed like the one with LAN control was turning on and off pretty quick. The SmartLife one, intermittent I'd say. Sometimes it does seem quicker, sometimes it doesn't, sometimes it's really slow, which is quite a surprise. But there you go, you've seen for yourself, LAN control does work and it is quicker than standard functionality. So it does use your local area network to execute the command to turn it on or off. So just to note, your Google Home and your strip kit has to be on the same Wi-Fi network for this to actually work. Okay, so I've laid out all the items you get in the packaging, so let me quickly go through them one by one. You get a card, and if I turn that over, you can see their social media contacts, website, and support email address. You get a user manual. One side is all in English, and if I flip it over, the other side is all in Chinese. You get a power adapter. The output on this is 24 volts, 1 amp. Cable length on this is 1 meter 30. Build quality of this feels really good. Adapter wise, it's a DC connection point. And then you get this. So with this, if you look, one side's bigger than the other, and looking on there, so the smaller side goes there. Push it on and clip it into place. To remove it, just press this down and take it off. It's a shame they didn't give another one for the UK. Next we have the LED strip light. So the light itself on here is 2 meters in length and then you've got a controller here with a single button. There's sticky pads top and bottom on this, and looking on here, there's a connection point for DC power. The length of this cable is 26 centimeters, and the other end connecting the controller to the LED strip kit is 1 meter 35 centimeters. Cable quality feels good, and if I show you the end of it, you've got the connection point to extend it. Now if I open it up just so you can see, there you go, so you've got branding on there, you've got the LEDs on obviously, and you've got cut points on there as well. So if I come in close just to show, there you go, the cut point is every 39 centimeters, and it's got a nice plasticky feel on top, so it's been protected. You've got a sticky strip underneath, so that's covered and that can just be pulled off. It's not 3M, just to note. Build quality of it does feel good, and nice chunky cables on there, and even a clip to tie them up. So nice design to it. Let's make a start at setting this up. And just to note, the package actually came with a travel adapter with this, so I can use that just to get it plugged in. And it's as simple as just plugging it in there. DC connection point is there, plug that in. I can turn it on, and now press the button. There you go, it comes on. If I hold on to it, let's see if it does anything. Transitions through the colors, which is good. Always good to have a controller to override things. Press it again, turns off. Hold on to it again. And there you go. So it works straight out of the box. No app is set up, and you can control it from there, which is nice. Let's make a start at setting up this LED strip kit. So I'm at my Android phone here. If I go to the Play Store and we look for Yeelight, that's the app we're after. Get it installed. Once you install it, it'll ask you to register an account. Register your account, and then you'll be presented with a dialog like this. You can see I've already got 2 devices, so 2 light bulbs. Next, we should click the plus, add device, scroll down, and it's strip light. If I click there, next we need to reset the device. So if I turn this off, hold on to the button here, and then turn it on. We just got to wait 5 seconds or more, and the strip will begin to change color, like so. Click next, and now let it scan to see if it picks it up. And there you go, it's picked it up. Select it, click next. Now we need to select our Wi-Fi. This is my test network there, so if I click next to that and give it a moment to connect. Connected successfully, let's click done. This is device name, so Yeelight Lightstrip Plus. Click next to that. LAN control, so it has the LAN control option on here. So I'll just turn that on for now. Click done to that, and this is what we're presented with. So let me quickly run through the options you have in there. So if I click over here, you've got name, so you can rename it. Home screen shortcut, and that's a home screen on the app. Feedback, device info, that will have your IP address, MAC address details, and then share device, you can share it with other people. Looking at the bottom, you've got delete down there, coming back on there. So you've got recommended here, so there's different color options. So let me quickly flick through them. You can see there, you can adjust the brightness here as well. Coming over at the top, you've got color, and this is the color palette, so you can run through the different colors there. And if I bring the strip kits closer to the camera, just to show, color representation is very nice on there. It's very good. As you can see, smoothly transitions between the different colors. And if I click on flow now, speed that up. See it automatically changing color there. Very nice. Okay, so now coming at the bottom, you've got an off button. Turn it back on again from there. You've got favorites there. Clicking on there, you've got additional options. So favorite, color picker, that's an interesting one. So if I click there, goes to the camera, and then you could pick a color and apply that, for instance. If I go on there, there you go. So now coming back from there, timer, so shut off after a certain period. Schedules, so you can set a timer on here. Default state, so you can get it to turn on the last state it was at. So you can see here, auto on upon power resumption, save light state automatically, so you can turn that off as well, so that's quite good. Coming back, music mode, so if I click there, it uses a microphone on my phone for this. So if I now hit play, test, 1, 2, 3, test, test, 1, 2, 3, test, test, 1, 2, 3, there you go. It's okay, I think it's better really just to have the microphone on there. I don't really like the idea of having your mobile picking this up. It's a bit pointless really, but I guess that's how they've done it. Coming back from there, LED indicator, so indicator at the end here. You can turn that off if you wanted to. And this doesn't affect the usage of the device, it's just the indicator turns off. Firmware update, back from there, and then finally LAN control. Coming back off there and back again, and that's how the light is shown initially on the app. If I turn it off, turn it on, there you go, simple as that. So really easy to add in and control, and nice it's got the LAN control feature. Just to note, the LAN control option is only applicable for the Google Home app, so it allows Google Home to execute the command to control a bulb via your local LAN, and it's only going to work if your device, like the LED strip, and your Google Home are on the same Wi-Fi network, so keep that in mind. If they're on different networks, it's not going to be any faster. In terms of speed, they say it should be up to 0.3 of a second faster. Next, let's test out remote connectivity. So if I turn off my Wi-Fi, it's connected over 4G, and there you go, works straight away, no ports are open, as expected with all these devices, so good functionality. Next, let me demonstrate the device working on both Amazon's product and Google Home. So looking on my Android phone, let's go to the Google Home app first. Very simple to add in, clicking on the plus, set up device, works with Google, and just add in the service called Yeelight. You can see it's there. Use the credentials you use. I've shown this many a time, so I don't need to repeat this. Pretty straightforward to do. Now coming back, looking down here, you can see it there, Loft LED. So I've renamed it to that name, and if I come in there and click it from there, it turns off, turns on, going back in there, change the brightness like any other LED, very straightforward, off, on, color as well here. There you go, looking there, you can rename it from there, and I'll briefly show it in action.
The microphone is back on.
See if I say, turn off Loft LED.
Sure, turning Loft LED off.
Turn on Loft LED.
Sure, turning Loft LED on.
Change Loft LED color to blue.
Sure, changing Loft LED to blue.
Change Loft LED brightness to 50%.
Okay, setting Loft LED brightness to 50%.
There you go, all the functionality is available straight off here, and as simple as that to get set up. Next, let me show this device working on the Amazon app. So got the shortcut here. If I go in there, setting this up is very easy. Just click there, skills and games. Skill you're after is Yeelight. This is the one you want. Enable it if you haven't got it enabled. Enter in your credentials, it will link in. And then if I now go to devices, lights, and it's just over here, Loft LED. So if I click there, shortcut works. Turn it on and off, go in there, change the brightness, all standard functionality, change the color here as well, and then coming back you can rename it here. And now if I unmute my device, I can say turn off Loft LED.
Okay.
So turn on Loft LED.
Okay.
Change Loft LED color to blue.
Okay.
Change Loft LED brightness to 10%.
Okay.
And there you go, simple as that to control, voice control with both the Amazon and Google products, and very simple as you see. Okay, so you've seen the unboxing and setup of this LED strip kit from Yeelight. Very simple to set up and configure. Color representation on the strip itself is very good. It's nice, it has a separate controller here so you can turn it off and even cycle through the colors on there. Functionality wise, it's like any other strip kit, except it has the LAN control functionality on there. Now, functionality wise, they say it's 0.3 of a second quicker. You've seen for yourself, it is slightly quicker. I don't know if that functionality alone justifies buying it, but the strip kit itself is of very good quality. Only negative point I gotta say is the fact it only comes in a 2-meter strip, and if you want to extend further, you've got to add on additional strips via the connector here. So there you go. Hope it's helped anyone thinking of purchasing this. Details are in the description below. Thanks for viewing, and don't forget to like, comment and subscribe.